in St. Louis. I almost said Chicago. There it is, the Gateway Arch. And we're gonna go to the top. Me and Lily.
See the little holes up there at the top, Lily?
We're gonna take the tram up and we're gonna check it out up there. I've always wanted to do this. The first time I've ever been, there's a stadium straight ahead, Busch Gardens, where the Cardinals play. So pretty exciting stuff, guys. Man, we're ready. Me and Lily ready to go up. I mean, I just think this is kind of iconic. It's a very different sky. I think instead of just a tower. Which one do I take? I think I go that way. Yes, we are at the Gateway Arch. Look at it from the side. How about a side angle? Huh?
It's Jefferson National Memorial.
Yeah, this was to welcome all the people moving from the east to the west when Jefferson bought the Louisiana Purchase and we opened up and everybody started heading west. Head west, young man. And I wish my family would have headed west because there was a lot of opportunities. Now, none. But back in the day, they were giving land away. So we're gonna go up there, check it out. Look at that beautiful park. I keep ignoring the fact that here's the mighty Mississippi. And a helicopter barge. Sorry for the lawnmower. Gotta mow the grass. But here's the mighty Mississippi. And what is the mighty Mississippi without a riverboat cruise? Now, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not into it. But we do book those really neat Mississippi River cruises from American Cruise Ship and the other company. We do book them and they're really outstanding. They're not cheap, but you can take them from either Nashville down to New Orleans or do the whole thing, Minneapolis all the way down to New Orleans. So KVS Travel, we go down to mighty Mississippi. I'm sure they stop here and you go up to the top of the arch, the Gateway Arch. And there's the old courthouse. I don't know if this even gives. This is insane. Here we are at the bottom. Look at that thing. It is really stunning. I don't think the video is capturing just how absolutely stunning it is. It's really beautiful. And I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of these cities the way they're run. They're run like crap anymore. But this park is really clean and laid out nice. The pond down there is beautiful. It's got nice curves. The grass is mowed. It's a beautiful day. And I'm excited. Here's a right on top of it view. We're gonna enter it on the other tram, so we're gonna walk around. I'm telling you people, I don't get impressed too easy, but I am really impressed. The only thing that would depress me is if I can't get up there. And I think my wimpy wife, Amanda, right here, show us your shirt. Her Gemini Giant shirt. I think my wimpy wife is actually gonna go up. She's wimpy. She's been up here when she first moved from California to Pennsylvania back in 1989. Something like that, 89 or 90, when she moved from the west to the east for some God-known reason. So she was up here then, but for the first time in like 30 years. I keep ignoring the fact that here's the mighty Mississippi. And a helicopter barge. Sorry for the lawnmower. Gotta mow the grass. But here's the mighty Mississippi. And what is the mighty Mississippi without a riverboat cruise? Now, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not into it. But we do book those really neat Mississippi River cruises from American Cruise Ship and the other company. We do book them and they're really outstanding. They're not cheap, but you can take them from either Nashville down to New Orleans or do the whole thing, Minneapolis all the way down to New Orleans. So KVS Travel, we go down to mighty Mississippi. I'm sure they stop here and you go up to the top of the arch, the Gateway Arch. And there's the old courthouse. Outside the window, the steps. So we're going up inside. This is the pod. the tram that takes you to the top of the Gateway Arch. Amanda filming is a little nervous.
I got sweaty palms.
She's weird. All right, so Lily and Lucy. Here we go. Look, here, show them the work stick. That's the work. We're going up into the arch. It's really cool. This is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's like no.
Look at the steps. There's steps we could have took.
This is scary.
It's not scary at all. Look at these cute little seats, everybody. Little metal seat. They're totally, that's neat. It's built for five per car. I've never seen a video of this. I never knew it had such a neat elevator system.
They call these
Sadly.
trams.
This one's seat for Anna.
Yeah, Anna.
Anna
would never do this. Anna would never
Well,
do
we'd be
this.
hearing about it.
Should
Look, there's the arch sidewalls. See that?
Look,
Yeah,
it's
move it
speeding up a
down.
little.
Hey, the guy that designed the arch sadly died before this thing was even started. The guy who laid out the whole design. So that's kind of sad.
He was from Finland.
He was Finnish, yeah.
1932 they emigrated over, I think.
It takes about 4 minutes to get up here.
Those Europeans sure know how to build, I'll tell you. It's amazing. I don't know how they come up with these ideas.
It's not as bad as I thought.
No, it's not bad once you're in. And
Yeah.
I'm glad they have a window.
There's some air coming here. They got air vents and air vents.
I wouldn't like it if it didn't have the window.
The window's neat that you get to see the arch wall as you're going up. It's 630, is it 33 or 630? It's like
I don't know,
630
there's
feet.
a pamphlet right there.
Oh, yeah. So far, highly recommend it. It's been very clean in here. All the workers have been really friendly. Definitely go on a valued season day. We're on, this is the beginning of September, right after Labor Day. Because we cyber school our kids, we can do these trips because we're travel agents. They got to travel with us. So it affords them to not wait in lines. Because I can imagine how long this would take if there was a busy crowd. Because it took us a little while to wait and there was no crowd. So we're going to get out.
Futuristic elevator.
Oh my gosh, are we at the top?
Futuristic.
Look at that
Well, we've
stair-
only been in here like 2.5 minutes.
Okay, all right.
We're about halfway.
Wanna shut it off or take it off, run it the whole way
We'll
up?
go the whole way.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
This is daring.
the elevator.
Do you want to say anything, Lucy?
I think this is really cool and you should try this.
Yeah.
And now we're just leaning a little bit. It's adjusting to the curve of the arch.
Whoa.
The old St. Louis arch.
Don't jump it. Ah.
Yeah, it's cool. Look, you can see through these vents here too.
Just relax so you breathe.
Over here, some vents too.
And the little fans down there. This reminds me of that Mickey Ferris wheel.
Oh,
Remember it
no.
started swinging really
No,
fast?
that was scary.
That was
I don't get
scary.
scared too much for that. In Grand California, the Mickey Ferris wheel, it just rocks. It's nuts.
I wasn't scared at
all.
all. Any seatbelts. I wasn't
nuts.
scared at all.
No.
No.
It was
I
fun
think we're just
once you
about here.
realize you're right, but
Whoa.
we're here.
3.5 minutes, I don't know.
They don't want this on
Yeah, when you
when
get
you get
out.
out, so.
So,
So
if
you're
you
not-
drop
So
it,
we got a shot from the top. Shot from the top. Okay, we'll see you in a couple minutes.
I can't stop.
Shut it off, woman. On the top. What's that?
Hey, let me get your picture.
We're 630. Missouri.
Insane.
Did you see Bush Stadium? Look right in the field.
Insane.
I don't know if I can get
That's Illinois. Where we came from. So here's the top. What it looks like.
Hi. We're
Like
on
it?
top of the Gateway Arch in St. Louis.
That's fun. Yeah.
Lucy.
Say hi to Daddy. She's making her own video.
Hi. 630 feet up in the air.
630 feet. Go over there. You see the baseball field? And you don't get on the arch at the bottom of the arches. You get in right there out front by the city. There's a courthouse, and that's where you enter the arch. And there's a museum under there, so take a look at that under the ground, and then you get on the tram. It's really neat. Once again, for all you Cardinal fans, there's Busch Stadium. And everything else somewhere out there.
Would you mind taking a picture of me?
It's a beautiful 1959 Ford snub-nose cab over tractor, fifth wheel. Ford C1100 turbine. It's beautiful. We're at the, what is this place? The National Museum of Transportation outside of St. Louis. You got trains and cars. They got gift shops at whatever. I'm trying to keep the kids out of, but they keep trying to suck me back in. And it's a must do, and we got a beautiful day, so make sure you check this place out. This is a 1960 Dadia. They only made 150. This car was $153,647.29 back in 1960. Bobby Darin. Is that the Bobby Darin?
It's worth 1.5 million.
It's worth 1.5 million at least. So singer, actor Bobby Darin donated this. Check this thing out. What engine's in there? It's a V8. I don't know what kind. 427. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's like a galaxy times 100. And this place has got it all. There's a Route 66 drive-in, and it's got the coral right back. We also have, this is at the National Museum of Transportation outside St. Louis, and there's the Coral Court Motel. Get something to eat. Look at this, the Route 66 display here. Got some beautiful cars, and I'll tell you what, I really like that Coral Court Motel display. This is a really interesting story. The Coral Court was a beautiful little motel built on Route 66, and they kept expanding. And then when they got to room number 66, they kept 66A, 66B, 66C, and they kept it going on. They would never go higher than 66 because they were on Route 66. Unfortunately, back in the 50s, some guy and his girlfriend or girl, whatever, kidnapped some rich guy's kid, kidnapped him for 600 grand, murdered the kid, and then they got caught in here. He was caught in here with 2 prostitutes, and the money disappeared, half of it. They only recovered half. And this museum bought 2 sections of the Coral Motel, and look at it's put up here. It's really cool. And then here later on, it was found out that one of the cops took the money and tried to make off with it, but he was caught as well. It's the old sign, if you can see it there. But this display here, and these were like motor motels where you had garages for your cars, so you could like hide in there with your girlfriend or whatever. But they're really neat. Imagine being able to just back your car in if it's raining or whatever, keep your car nice and clean. But this is really neat. But sadly, after this whole kidnapping thing, kind of ruined the hotel's future. So it's kind of cool. Got that little, that's how it looked on the inside. We found a Reading car. This is the Black Diamond Reading. It was an inspection car for the president. He would go around and check on his workers and his tracks. It's donated 1948 by the Reading Railroad. So how cool is that? This is like old. How did I miss the Reading part of the sign? You see it?
Yeah.
Lily, 1889. How about this beauty from, I don't know, 40s, 50s, 30s, whatever. Look at this thing. And I always thought that one hole was the headlight, but there up top, this is where the engineer would look out. engineer would sit in there. And look out that freaking hole. I can't get over how cool that is. The whole time I never knew that was the engineer's windshield. So very neat. But we gotta get out of here.